So let's get started. So today we're going to work on a yoga for love. We're going to do a warrior heart opening vinyasa and then a crescent lunge heart opening. So we're going to work on those two, kind of combining them and seeing if we have some time left over, speaking of that, to get to our kind of mat work, but we'll see. I'm going to set some alarms so I do not go too far, so we'll just make sure. Perfect. Okay. So first off, come to the front. I do want to do just kind of a quick warrior stance. Not warrior, I'm sorry, we're going to move to warrior in a second. Mountain. So in mountain, we're just going to kind of bend the knees slightly, hands come out, shoulders are up, back, and down. Pelvis is tilted under, knees are bent. And we're going to start with our Ujjayi breath, which is going to be our breath the whole time. So inhale in through the nose, and exhale out through the nose. Inhale in, and exhale out. This is going to be our flow. We're going to intentionalize today on opening the heart, stretching out those shoulder blades, and just enjoying the practice. All right, if everybody will move to the front of the mat for me. Got my exciting music on. I may whack into this thing. So first at the top of your mat, I want us to start with an inhale. So we're going to inhale, arms will come up, inhaling up. And then on the exhale, I want us to exhale into warrior one, butterfly arms. So we're going to come back with that right leg, exhaling, and we're going to twist that back leg open, but hips and arms are still going to face the front. And we're in our butterfly pose, right? So we want to make sure we're into that lunge. If you need to, you can shorten your stance a little bit. So on our butterfly here, I want to do a little pulsation. So we're going to inhale, straightening the arms and the leg in the front. Exhale, bringing it down. Bent arms, bent knee. Inhale up, straightening. Exhale down. With movement, you guys. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale into the movement, okay? Inhale, exhale. On this last one, I want you to take your arms behind you and go ahead and clasp behind you, opening that chest, looking up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to unclasp. Arms will come back up into your inhale. And on the exhale, switching into warrior two. So this time, my hips are now going to come forward. My arms are out at a T. But this front leg is facing this way. Feet and knees are, toes and knee are facing the same way on both of these, okay? So with our warrior two, we want to start with looking out over this front arm. And we're going to inhale, exhale. So we're going to inhale, going forward. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's try it the opposite way. Inhale, straightening up right here. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale. Which way feels better to you guys? Whichever way you like is the breath you're going to follow, inhaling and exhaling, okay? Whichever way you'd rather do it. So now we're going to go into reverse. Inhaling, up into reverse. Exhaling, back into warrior two. Okay? We're going to do this a few times. Inhale up. Exhale, back into your reverse. Inhale up. Go ahead and put that back hand behind your neck Just resting, opening up this chest area. Move this arm back, resting your head back, just letting yourself inhale and exhale. Opening up the side, you're stretching this side out, and just reaching back. How does that feel? Nice, right? All right, we're gonna open it back up, back to your warrior two. We're gonna windmill around into our lunge. We're gonna move back into plank and kind of work through our chaturanga, okay? So, plank, inhale, exhale, lower chaturanga, keeping those elbows in, hovering. Inhale, you can go all the way to the mat, or you can go into up dog, which means my thighs, my knees, nothing touches the ground. Exhale, back up into down dog. Ooh. I did a class this morning and the back of my hamstrings are still tight. So we're gonna walk the dog here. Rolling one ankle, putting one heel down. Putting the other heel down, rolling that ankle. Just on repeat, bending one knee, pushing one heel down. Bending one knee, and you wanna make sure your hands are spread apart, pushing back. Hips are up in the sky. Inhale, exhale. You guys are doing great. Just make sure you keep going, walking the dog, okay? Good. At this point, you can either jump forward or you can walk forward back into your forward fold. Bend your knees. Swan dive, reverse. Exhale down to your mountain pose, okay? Let's take a couple of breaths here with an inhale and exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Coming back out of our first down dog, sometimes all the blood does feel like it rushes, so you want to give yourself time to stay, let it all settle back down, move back down. Take a water break if you need, and we're going to move to the other side. I feel like maybe I should move this way. To the front of your mat, or you can be like me and go to the back. But this way, when I do warrior two, I'll face you guys instead of the back end. So up here in our warrior two, oh my gosh, can't speak English today. In our mountain position, we're gonna inhale up. And then what we're gonna do with our arms up, we're gonna move back. So now I'm gonna move my left leg back into my warrior one, kicking that back and toes kind of out, foot out, keeping my bend, shoulders, hips, arms facing the same way. Warrior one, inhale up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this with this one on the inhale and exhale. So, inhale up, straighten the leg in the front, straighten the arms. Exhale, butterfly. Deepen that lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, deepen that lunge, okay? Inhale up. You can look up to the sky or you can look forward. Exhale, deepen, and warrior. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Squeezing those shoulder blades, opening the chest. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhaling up, and on the next one, we're going to exhale, bring our arms back and kind of clasp them behind us. Together. Inhale up. You can bend that front knee into that warrior. Beautiful. Take a few breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Exhale, bringing your arms back, inhaling them up. Exhale. exhaling them into warrior two. So this time, now my other leg is pointed this way, my hand is pointed the same way as my toes. This one, my back foot's kind of perpendicular, arms are out. I'm gonna look over this front hand here. Inhale and exhale. So what we're gonna do is do some surfing on this one. So we'll start with inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, right? But we do want to keep that knee bent a little bit. Inhaling, exhaling back. It's more of a side motion here. Inhaling with the torso, exhaling. Surfing the waves, enjoying it. Now, standing up here in your regular warrior two, let's reverse the way we do it. So inhale, exhale, go forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. I think I like the exhale forward. What about you guys? Is that your favorite? Stopping at warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. We're gonna inhale, take that arm behind your neck, rest it, kind of your head in your hand, opening up that chest. You're stretching out this side now, back over here. Belly, side, chest, opening it up. Squeezing your scapula together. Shoulder blades are nice and tight. And just inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Keep going. You're kind of looking underneath this armpit over here, looking over, just to help open a little bit more. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale into your warrior two, swooping it around. We're gonna come into our plank again. So, plank position. Inhale, make sure you're nice and straight. Hands are underneath your arms. Exhale, coming down, elbows in, chaturanga. You can either inhale into up dog, or you can do cobra. We're gonna exhale, up to our down dog. And we're gonna pedal it out. Good. Just keep it going. Walk your hands up to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, reverse swan dive, inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. So now, take another cleansing breath. Exhale down. So we did one round on each side. We're gonna repeat that and do it again for a second round each side. And water break in between if you need. I'm gonna switch back over to this front side. When you're ready, we're gonna flow back through. Okay? So standing in our mountain pose, we're gonna inhale up. Exhale, bringing that right leg back into your warrior one. Exhaling, you're gonna pull the arms down into your cactus arms or butterfly arms, right? You're gonna scapula, they're active. Scapulas together, and you're leaning into that lunge, right? If you need to, you can shorten your distance if you need to, or You can spread it out further, making sure that knee's not coming in, but it's pushing to the outside. Warrior one. Inhale, we're gonna shoot arms up, straightening that leg. Inhale, reaching for the sky. Exhale, pulling it back down into our warrior one. Knee bent, arms bent. Inhale, straighten everything. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Keep it up. Inhale up. Let's go ahead and exhale. Arms come behind us. We're going to clasp them together. Opening that chest. Take a couple of breaths. On the exhale, bend that knee. Opening that chest a little bit more. Beautiful. Inhale, release. Bring those arms up. Exhale, warrior two. So again, one foot is facing one way, right? The other one perpendicular. If you get the shakes, you can straighten out that front leg, bring it back. We're gonna come to warrior two. Looking out over this front arm, okay? We're gonna breathe and we're going to go surfing. So this time I'm gonna change it up. So this time I'm gonna inhale right here. I'm gonna exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. You'll feel those thighs on fire. Shaking. Let's switch it up. So now I'm going to inhale forward and exhale back. Which way do you like? Good. Reverse. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse, and this time we're going to take that hand behind our neck. Rest it. Rest our head back there. Looking up. Looking out kind of over the armpit. Inhaling. Beautiful. Inhale, bring that arm up. Exhale, warrior two. And we're going to come all the way around into our high lunge and come down to our plank. Making sure your bottom is straight as it can be. Inhale. Exhale, coming down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Making sure, stretching it out. Wiggle your toes. This one, while we're in our down dog, I do want to do a little bit of leg flow. So I want to inhale, raising up right leg. Exhale, open up the hip. Look out underneath this armpit. Heel comes to your bottom. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, comes down. We're going to do the other side. So now left side will go up. Inhale. Exhale, opening that hip, bringing it down. Heel comes to the bottom, looking under the armpit. Inhale, straighten the leg, comes down. Okay, inhale one more time, right leg. Exhale, let it fall down. Circle around. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, open it up. Circle it around. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's walk or jump into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. That means straightening your back. Exhale, forward fold again. A little deeper. Bend your knees, reverse swan dive up. And exhale down. Take another cleansing breath here. Inhale up. Keeping those knees bent and exhale. Beautiful. All right. So that was our second time on our first side. So then we have to do our second time on our second side. So a quick water break. I feel like the more I talk, the more I need water, so I apologize. You guys might not need any, that's fine. But if you will move to the front of your mat again, we're gonna go to the other side. So I'm gonna stay on this side and just show you guys from the back end what it looks like. So this time we'll be moving our left leg back. So we're gonna inhale up. Arms come to the sky. This time, left leg comes back into our warrior one. Find your position that you like. Knee bent, not too far over your knee. It's not gonna be over your ankle, but it's just bent. Hips, arms, shoulders, all facing the same way, okay? Butterfly arms, strong scapula there. Inhale, straighten everything. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Building some heat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. What we're going to do is we are going to clasp our hands behind, opening that heart center with our legs straight first. Inhale and exhale. We will then bend our leg. Beautiful. Inhale, bringing the arms back up. Exhale, we will turn into our warrior two. So this is what it looks like from the back end. My arms are at a T. Front leg is bent, but it's not bent in. It's bent out towards my pinky toe. Hands out, looking out over this one. Okay? So here's where we're gonna surf. So inhale, standing. Exhale, forward. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, standing. Exhale, forward. At your own flow. Let's change it up. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. What do you feel like? Which one's more comfortable? Do you like better? Let's reverse. Arm comes up into reverse. As you inhale, and then as you exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, and this one, we will grab the back of our neck, resting our head in it, opening up, stretching out our ribs nice and long, stretching out the arm as our heart opener. Good. Inhale, arm comes back up. Exhale, warrior two, and you will actually windmill it all the way down into your high lunge, into your plank, getting nice and straight as a board. Inhale, we're gonna exhale, coming down. Inhale, up dog or cobra all the way down on the mat. Exhale, down dog. Good. Pedal it out. We'll do a small flow on this side. And what we're gonna do is inhale, leg goes up. Exhale, leg comes down. Inhale, leg comes up. Exhale, leg comes down. Again, inhale up. Exhale, comes down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Walk or jump to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, deepen that forward fold. Bend your knees. Reverse swan dive up. And exhale. Good. All right, so we've done, go ahead and take a cleansing breath while I let you know that we've done the warrior heart opening vinyasa. So that was the warrior flow. You had your warrior 1, 2 in reverse, and we added a few different things to it. So now what we're gonna do is our crescent lunge heart opening series. That is gonna stretch out hips, hip flexors, those kind of things. So this will be exciting, how we will get into our crescent lunge, and hopefully you should be able to see. Okay. So if you just joined, hi, we're gonna continue working on our flow here. Good, make sure everything's still in good position. So at the top of your mat, what I want you to do is we're going to do an inhale and go into mountain. Take a couple breaths here. Knees are soft, pelvis is under, shoulders up, back, and down. Arms have your hands, palms facing forward. Your energy is shooting through, and you're just inhaling and exhaling. Good. Now I'm gonna show you from the front what it looks like. We're gonna do a little tiny flow. So on here while you're in your mountain, I want you to inhale up. Exhale, you're gonna crisscross, exhale, bring them down right here at your waist, okay? Inhale up. Exhale and bring them down. Try to switch your sides every time. So inhale up, exhale down. It is really hard because you always want to go the same way. And so you're like, no, I feel like I did that way before. So I try to remember to keep one hand in front both times. Then I switch it up with my inhale. Oh, messed it up on that one too. And coming down. Inhale back up. There we go. Switched it around and down. Coming back to mountain. That's always a fun cross body. Anytime you cross the body like that, you build up new neurons. You get your right and left brain acting together and kind of talking to each other. So that is always fun to kind of mix it up. So to the front of your mat, you guys are already there, but I'm gonna move that way since I was just doing it in front of you. So on this one, we are going to move down a little bit, okay? So inhale up. We're gonna go into our crescent lunge. So I want us to exhale, moving back down into a high lunge. I'm gonna move my right leg back first. So high lunge, okay? So in high lunge, this is where we're gonna stretch it out. We're gonna take a couple of breaths here, and then we're gonna lower our knee here in a second into crescent, okay? Putting that back knee down, relaxing that back foot. We wanna raise our heart up, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift our heart up to the sky. Jana Mudra, the OK symbol. We're gonna come up. Hands and hips will sink down just a little bit lower. So hips sink down. If it's too much for you, you can back away a little bit and you can put it up here. On right here if you'd like, if you cannot go as far forward. So you do have the option to modify right here. And if you're on concrete or hard floors like I am, sometimes you may need something underneath your knees if it's too much on the knee. You can just sink in, okay? Beautiful. Hands up. Jana Mudra, look up. To the sky. Exhale, arms come down into this lunge position right here, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're going to curl our toes, come up to our high lunge. We're just gonna come back up to mountain, into forward fold first, and roll it up. Inhale up. Let's switch sides now. So now I'm gonna go back with my other leg, coming down into a high lunge. Take a few breaths here, kind of getting that hip position ready to open up. Starting to, so. We're gonna put down that back knee, relax that back foot. And if you're okay, make sure your knee is not over your toes. If so, just move it out a little bit more. And make sure you're not directly kind of square. You do want to lean forward a little bit. Otherwise, kind of walk that back knee out a little bit or the front foot out, okay? Modified, you'll just come up like this or like this with hands on the hips. We're gonna inhale up, Jana Mudra. And we're just going to look up at the sky, okay? Beautiful. Exhale, bringing it back down. We're gonna curl our toes under, lifting up into that high lunge. If you need to reposition, you can. And then we're just gonna exhale, bringing both feet together, straightening into our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Ooh, I'm really close to everything right here. Exhale down. Roll it up slowly, inhaling. Okay, so now we're gonna just add on a little bit for when we do our crescent lunge. Then we're gonna start to tilt it back just a little bit. So let's go ahead and rest on that first side again. Inhale up. Right foot is the first one. Right leg goes back. You're gonna come down into your high lunge. Okay. Put your knee down, foot down. We're gonna come up. Hands together. In Anjali Mudra. Looking up to the sky, loving the goddess that we have, that we are, and that we want to be. Exhale, moving it down. Now what we're going to do from here is we're going to start to push back. And you want to straighten this front leg, okay? Now it may be easier for you to sit down on your bottom. If not, you can stay up. And what we're going to try to do is stretch it out a little bit. So as you pull and flex that foot back, you will feel the back of your calf and your hamstring stretching. You just want to exhale forward. Feeling that stretch back there. This I love when you sink back, stretches it out. You can kind of sit on your bottom. You're still going to be stretching it out over here. You're just not putting as much pressure on this leg to perform. You can point your toes and feel a different stretch kind of in the back of the knee. Flex, you feel it more in the hamstrings. We're gonna slowly move it back up here. Moving back up into our high lunge. Feet come together into our forward fold. Sway it out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold all the way. If you can reach, put your hands, the back of your hands down. If you can't, you can bend your knees and try to reach a little bit further. Roll it up, inhaling. Good. Let's do a cleansing breath and then we're gonna move to the other side. Stretch it up and exhale. Good. So now let's do our crescent lunge and move back to stretch out the leg on the other side. So inhale up. Exhale. Let's move back with our left foot this time. Exhale, coming down into a swan dive almost to a high lunge. Stretching it out. Should be a lot easier this time. Bending the knee down, popping the foot down into our crescent lunge. Inhale up. Hands will come together into Anjali Mudra this time. Beautiful. Again, feeling the power that we feel, the power that we have, and the power that we will pass on to our future generations. Exhale back down. We're going to curl that back toe, and you can leave your hips where they are and slowly just melt it back if you want, straightening out that front leg, or you can go down onto your bottom if you need to, okay? So whichever way you would like. Sometimes it's a little hard on the toes that way, so sometimes I like to keep it straight like this. Inhale, you can lift, exhale, come down. The first time you go into it, it takes a minute. Start to relax. Good. Inhale, exhale. You can straighten the toes to see where that back of the knee stretches, or flex it back to get the hamstring and the calf. Good. We're going to inhale, moving it back up into our higher lunge. Exhale, we're going to move it into our forward fold. I'm going to scoot back because my head is so close. Forward fold, just kind of move it around a little bit. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Bend your knees, inhale, roll it up slowly. Let's take a cleansing breath. Exhale. While we're here at our mountain pose, inhale up. Hands together in Anjali, and I want us to stretch, leaning to one side. To our crescent moon. Inhale back up. Exhale to the other side. Good. Inhale up. One more time on each side. Exhale. Stretching and opening that heart. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Beautiful. All right, you guys, we worked super hard getting our warrior heart opening series, and then we did our crescent lunge heart opening. So it's a lot of heart opening in the solar plexus areas and heart. So now we're gonna move to the mat and enjoy, after our hard work, some relaxing work, okay? Water break and then we're going down. Good, good, good. I want to go ahead, let the water set for a second before you bend all the way over. I've learned that a few times. As soon as I do that, I get some indigestion and reflex. So that's why in yoga class, if you're like upside down, don't drink a whole lot of water. Just then. Inhale up. Swan dive down. Swan dive. Down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and half lift. This time put your hands behind your legs, bending them and slowly roll your hands down, coming down to your Achilles and just pulling you towards your knees, your head to your knees. Good. Hands down, coming down into our monkey pose. And we're actually going to go into a low goddess. So spreading the feet out a little bit. In our monkey pose, hands are in between. Feet do come down. Elbows come onto each side. And into a prayer, you're kind of in a squat. This is low goddess. Anjali Mudra. Or you can do the Jana Mudra. And it always helps after you've been upside down with some water to upright for a second. Let some of the belching go. Good. All right, hands come down. We're going to go to all fours. I'm going to do some cat-cow with you guys today. These are always beautifully relaxing, so arms come underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. You make a little square underneath, like right here, you have your little square. Beautiful. On the inhale, drop the belly, raise the head up. And on the exhale, you're going to pull the belly in tight, drop in the head, drop in the bottom, looking underneath on the exhale. Inhale back into your cow pose. Exhale into your cat. If you feel like you need to move in it, move in it. If you want to be straight, whatever you want. Inhale into the cow. I like to wiggle my tail, shake my head. Exhale into my cat. And I like to come on back and just kind of rotate it around, open the sides. Inhale, shaking my tail. Exhaling, coming to the other side now because you have to be equal. And just flowing with your own breath. Good. Let's meet back in center. And let's go ahead and go into child's pose. So knees go to the sides of your mat, knees apart, toes together, and you just start to sit back. Arms are out and relaxed. Forehead comes down onto your mat. This is our relaxed, extended child's pose. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. While we're here, inhale up slightly. And I like to thread the needle. So I'm going to take my left arm, if you guys can tell if it's my left, and I'm going to peel it underneath, threading underneath this needle, putting my left shoulder, left cheek down, and then I'm going to gently sit back down in my child's pose. Stretching out that shoulder. Taking Few breaths here. Inhale, we'll come back up. And let's thread the other side now. So now, we want to thread down this way. Now it's my right shoulder, right cheek is going to be down, and I'm going to sit back. Inhale, we're going to come back up. Back up to all fours. And on this one, we'll do a small spinal balance. So we're going to do opposite hand, opposite leg. So I'm going to take out my left arm. I'm going to take out my right leg. Straightening them out. Hopefully they're pretty straight on here. Inhale and exhale. You can do some core work here if you'd like to inhale and exhale. Inhale up, exhale, bring them together. Like a crunch. Inhale out, thumbs up, toes down. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale out. Slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, connect. And slowly straighten it back out. On this one, the slower you are, the more you're using your abs to get it together. Okay, more slow and controlled. Last one, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Release down. We're gonna switch sides. Now it's gonna be my right arm, and my left leg will come out, straight as a board, hopefully. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, thumbs up, toes down. Exhale, let's bring them together for a count of 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, out slowly. I'm sorry, inhale. Exhale slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbow and knee touch, inhale out. Thumbs up, toes down. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. This exhale is super slow. It's challenging your balance, which is great. Inhale when you straighten. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Bring them down. We're going to go ahead and do one more part of the spinal balance. So again, my original, my left arm, right leg. I'm going to bend this leg back here. And I'm going to try to reach around and grab it. Can you grab it? This is a good side heart opener over here. You kick it up. Working on your balance. Take a few breaths. Inhale back out. Exhale down. Let's try the other side. Inhale up, right arm, left leg. Bend the left leg. Reach back. Ooh. Heart opener. Opening that heart. Kicking up. And just opening it up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more child's pose. Knees out. Toes together. Hands out and just sit on back. Forehead down. Or if you like, you can always do one cheek down. Arms come out. Just take the pressure off your shoulders. This is one I could probably fall asleep in. So if you had one cheek turned, you do need to turn it the other way. And rest on the other side so that you don't have neck issues. We have to make sure our body gets used on both sides. Move my arms back. We're gonna come back up. I'm gonna sit on my bottom. And we're going to actually put our legs out in staff for just a second, but we're not gonna stay in staff. What we're gonna do is we're going to keep one leg out. I'll face this way. I'm gonna bend one leg. Find your sits bone here, adjust how you need to. And we can inhale up. And exhale, leaning over to the straight leg, grabbing the toes if you can. You can actually open up the chest, reaching up to the sky. It's always nice on the side since we've been doing heart openers and spreading out the ribs in the side area. Just breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, we'll come back up. We're gonna switch legs. This leg will come out, this leg will come in. Finding your sits area that you feel comfortable on. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Grabbing the toe. Releasing that top arm. Just stretch out and open up that side. You can even half bind if you like. So you can open it more. Or you can leave it over the top. I like it over the top because it stretches out through this whole side. I can feel it. Inhale back up. So now both legs come out. I like to find my sits bone and then I kind of push myself a little bit forward just because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep my feet flexed. I'm gonna inhale up. And then I'm gonna exhale down, but I'm just gonna put them right in front of me. I'm gonna inhale up. Exhale, I'm just gonna walk them forward just a little bit. And I'm gonna stop there. Inhale up. Exhale, I'm gonna try to walk it forward just a little bit more. Keeping my back straight. Inhale up. Exhale, can you go a little bit further? If you can't, you're stuck, you're not sure, you can kind of bend your knees a little bit. But if you can go a little bit further, you can. The goal is to eventually get your head down on this ground. And just stay where the last position is that you feel comfortable with a tight, like a tiny bit of stretching. Not a tight pull or yank or anything, but just inhale, exhale. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, pushing ourselves back up. Putting our hands under our knees. Exhale. Knees will come together. Bring them together. All right, we're gonna go down on our mat for our last few minutes. So I want you to go ahead and roll back slowly onto your backside. Let me change my music. This is a good one, I'll leave it on. Inhale, roll back slowly. Vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming down, down, down. Beautiful. Keeping your knees where they are. Just kind of go back and forth. Windshield wiper. Back and forth. Feels good. Let's bring our knees to our chest. Inhale, bringing them close to you. And let's rock around in little circles. One way. And let's rock the other way. Keeping your knees together. Or you can spread them out, going back and forth. If you do, you can inhale, bring them together. Exhale, spreading them out. and away from you. Inhale, coming back together. Exhale out into nice big circles. Inhale together, exhale out. Opposite movement now. We're going to inhale, taking them out and around, exhaling together. Inhale, pushing them back, away from us and out, and then exhaling. Just different kinds of massaging to that pelvis area. Beautiful. All right, so from here, we can just windshield wiper. We're gonna go into a nice twist. So just windshield wiper a little bit, one way then the other. Let your knees go over to the side. Whichever way my knees face, my face needs to face the other way. And arms are out at a T, keeping your shoulders on the mat. And just breathe. Inhale back to center. And we're gonna exhale, letting our knees fall to the other side. And whichever way my knees are, my face needs to look the other way. For a complete wash rack stretch. Good. Inhale, legs will come back up. Exhale, bringing them down. We have just a couple minutes left, but I do want to do one more stretch with this right leg, putting it over the left. And I do want to push away from the body, the right knee, so push it away from you. Good. Now thread under and bring it all to you. Stretching it out. Beautiful. Feel that stretch in the glutes, the glute medius, glute maximus, hip flexor. Release. Both feet on the mat. Let's change legs. So now I'm going to raise my left leg, cross it over the right, and I'm going to use my left hand on the left knee and press it away from me, opening up that hip again. Just opening it up. Good. Now thread through to the right. Bring it back towards us, stretching out both glute maximus and medius, hip flexor, and even a little bit of the hamstring if you have a tight leg. Beautiful. Go ahead and let's release. Both knees down. We're going to stretch it out. Both legs will come down. I'm going to find some calmer music here. There we go. We're going to go into our Savasana. So if you can, you just relax completely, letting the legs fall out, arms fall out. I'll walk you through if you do not get comfortable in this position. Start clenching your fingers into a fist, into a ball. Biceps like you're curling up. Lift it up like you're squeezing your abs, your chest. You want to squeeze those abs, squeeze those buttocks together. Squeeze your legs together. Curl, lifting up the legs. You're shaking. Inhale. Exhale, let go. That is a full body release. Now let's scan our body. Starting at your toes and feet, are they relaxed and falling open? Moving up to your legs, your knees, your thighs, your buttocks. If they are not, clench them and then release. How's your abs? Are they relaxed? Your back relaxed? Your arms out? Are they relaxed? Fingers, when they're relaxed, they should be curled up. How's your neck and shoulders? If so, tighten up your shoulders and then relax. Your neck, if it's tight, you can kind of rock it back and forth a little bit if you need to. Inhale deeply through the nose for me. And I want you to exhale through the mouth. Opening up that jaw. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Open mouth. Now normal breath, but keep that mouth open, jaw relaxed. And just breathe for a few minutes. We'll maybe take a minute here, listening to our water sounds. Enjoying the last few days of our summer. The sun shining on us, not too hot, just right. Perfect amount of wind blowing on us. Possibly near the water where we can hear it. We can hear the waves rolling back and forth. You hear the birds chirping. It's a beautiful sunny day. But there's clouds in the sky if you need the clouds to cover the sun for a little bit. Give you some shade. Just enjoy the last few days of our summer. You can stay here if you like, but I'm going to go ahead and bring us back so we can say our final goodbyes. So start wiggling your fingers and your toes. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Go ahead and let's bend your knees, putting your feet back on the mat. We're going to roll over onto our side into a fetal position. Just resting your head in your hand, keeping your eyes closed, just relaxed. Your top hand is down on the ground, just supporting you. Take a breath or two here in the fetal position. And then we're going to slowly start to sit it up into a seated position. Easy seated, you can do cross-legged, whatever you prefer. I'll do cross-legged today. And once you've all come up to the same position, hands can be on your knees. We're going to do a final cleansing breath. We're going to inhale, arms come up. Hands come together in Anjali Mudra. Hands together, heart center, bringing them down to your heart, exhaling. I hope you guys had a great 201, 301 intuitive Vinyasa flow. Today we did the Yoga for Love signature series, the Warrior Heart Opening Vinyasa, and the Crescent Lunge Heart Opening Vinyasa. So those were some of Lisa's signature moves that I love, putting them together. And then we did a little mat work at the end. So I would love to say my last goodbyes to you guys. If you want to join more, I have ActivelyAmber on the Yoga for Love Healing Arts Center, or we have it on YouTube. And if you will, close your eyes with me, bring your hands up to your third eye or to your brow, and I will say the light in me honors, appreciates, loves the light in you. And if you will, bow with me and we will say Namaste.